You think faster than most people. You notice patterns, analyze details, and anticipate outcomes. In professional life, those traits help you scale companies and navigate systems. But in your personal life, those same mental habits often leave you isolated. A mind built for hyperanalysis rarely knows how to turn itself off. You constantly scan for hidden meanings and dissect every interaction. This relentless pattern matching creates a barrier between you and people trying to get close to you. The mind is a very loud place. When it is constantly running at full speed, calculating every variable, and projecting future scenarios, the heart is effectively drowned out. High intelligence is an asset for understanding how the world works, but when you apply that same mechanical approach to love, you create a vacuum. You end up knowing everything about a person without actually connecting with them. We are taught that intelligence is the ultimate troubleshooting tool. It accelerates learning and helps you spot opportunities others walk right past. But relationships do not respond to troubleshooting. Highly intelligent people do not struggle because they lack the capacity to love. They struggle because they apply their favorite problem-solving strategies to an environment not seeking a solution. You are trying to force logic onto the rules of the heart. Emotion operates on a non-linear, unpredictable set of rules. You can't calculate your way into a connection. You have to experience it. This breakdown usually begins with the trap of endless analysis. Take a simple text from someone you like. Instead of just replying, an overactive mind treats it like a document to be deciphered. You look for subtext in the punctuation and analyze the delay in their response. Your brain treats a casual conversation like an investigation. By the time you find what you think is the correct response, the actual moment has passed. You were so busy processing the data that you missed the person. Then comes the perfection trap. Intelligent people carry high standards, often projecting an invisible checklist onto others. You want an intellectual mirror, someone who matches your ambition, curiosity, and success rate exactly. But connection doesn't come from finding a copy of yourself. It comes from finding someone who makes you feel understood. Compatibility matters far more than a matching resume or a shared IQ. If you treat a partner like source code to be audited or a checklist to be completely fulfilled, you stop seeing the human being in front of you. The third trap is solving feelings instead of feeling them. When uncomfortable emotions like sadness or fear surface, the intellect immediately tries to categorize them. If you can explain the logic behind the sadness, you don't have to sit with the weight of it. When your partner shares a frustration, they aren't looking for a technical fix. They are looking for presence. Offering a logical solution when they need to be heard actually increases the distance between you. This leads to the trap of being right. Your mind naturally spots inaccuracies, but correcting a partner's minor errors during a story or an argument isn't helpful. It's alienating. In a relationship, winning a debate is often a form of losing. Finally, there is the comfortable bubble. It feels safe to stay within niche interests and intellectual circles where you are always the expert. But this predictability prevents the kind of growth that only comes from meeting people who challenge your perspective. Insightfully, each of these behaviors, the analysis, the correcting, the logic, acts as a buffer. If you keep the interaction focused on facts and solutions, you don't have to face the messiness of vulnerability. You are choosing the safety of a controlled environment over the risk of a real connection. Here is the turning point. Your intelligence is not the problem. It is simply a tool that was never designed for this environment. On the left, logic builds systems and earns respect. It is perfect for your career, but cannot sustain a bond. On the right, emotional intelligence specializes in empathy, allowing you to earn trust rather than winning arguments. Your mind is a powerful instrument, but it is one you must learn to set aside when connection is the goal. You can recalibrate in 5 steps. Step 1. Pause the analysis. The next time you find yourself dissecting a conversation, stop and ask, "What am I feeling right now?" This shifts your focus from the external data to your internal state. Step 2. Trade the checklist for a feeling check. Instead of auditing someone's credentials, Pay attention to whether you feel safe and accepted in their presence. Step 3. Practice emotional honesty. You don't need the perfect sentence. Saying, "I don't know the right thing to say, but I'm here," shows you hear them, which matters more than being helped. Step 4. Choose curiosity over correction. And step 5. Seek out situations where you can be awkward and out of your element. These steps dismantle the buffer your intellect built. By letting go of the need to be the expert, you become much easier to connect with. Authenticity attracts what perfection repels. The world celebrates you for what you know, but lasting relationships are built on how you show up, with kindness, patience, and the courage to be seen. The smartest decision you can make in love is knowing when to stop thinking and simply allow yourself to feel. Love is a shared journey of imperfect steps, not an exam you have to pass. What has your overthinking mind taught you about love? Tell us in the comments. Your story might help someone else feel a little less alone. And for more ideas on the psychology of self-improvement, subscribe to Brain Library. We'll see you in the next video.